For the Hooklying Coresets, you want to anchor your ribs. You want to inhale to prepare by stretching your arms out in front of you, and on the exhale, you want to roll back to the floor. What you want to do is stay anchored at the bra line and go ahead and press into the floor. And what you're doing here is tuning into what the deep core is doing. Remember, the pelvic floor and the transverse work together reflexively with your breath. So you're going to visualize pulling something, and you're going to tune into the reflex of the transverse abdominis. And I'm going to go ahead and feel if she's doing that. Fantastic. It's such a subtle feeling of the transverse abdominis working with your pelvic floor, so you won't feel it. It's not a mover. These deep cores aren't movers, they're stabilizers. And what you want to do is tune into them working reflexively. So you're going to do this about 10 times. Take a break and do another 10. And the whole time you're anchored. And on each exhale through pursed lips, you're visualizing your pelvic floor lifting up to the spine. And you're tuning into the transverse abdominis working up in the front, under your belly button. It's almost like you're tightening a tight pair of jeans, but you're not actually tightening, you're visualizing it, or you're imagining it, or you're zipping up a zipper. So imagine you're zipping up a zipper on each exhale so that you feel that transverse abdominis. Remember to stay anchored to your lines so that your core kicks in properly. And then you're going to tune into the transverse abdominis working for you reflexively and automatically. And that's how the core works. It's a stabilization mechanism. It's a protective mechanism. And that's what we're training in. We're developing that neuromuscular connection with the deep core so that when you go out and lift and when you reach for something, the core kicks in automatically. And that's how we want to train it, so that when you transition to functioning, you're going to be using your deep core and not tensing or protecting. So you're going to continue to do this. You're going to stay relaxed, work with your breath, and continue this exercise, tuning into that deep core